What's going on, guys? Brandon here with a new topic. This is an interesting topic, as the title suggested. But for this to work, I may disagree after the Cell Saga. You'll see. Anyways, before we continue, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and it will help the channel if you press the subscribe button. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. Goku is looking down at Gohan from King Kai's planet. He can't help but feel proud of his son for finishing off Cell, as he thinks to himself, wow, how much they've grown in power. Which reminds him, in an instant, he reaches in front of King Kai, asking him if there's any strong fighters in another world around at the moment. And this is where Goku starts his journey around the world, fighting strong opponents and meeting people. And in some cases, he meets Saiyans, but they were not on his level, of course, which had him thinking if there are any Saiyans in other world that is as powerful as him or even stronger. So King Kai takes Goku to one. Goku arrives in a temple. The place was dead quiet. Goku telepathically asks King Kai if he's sure this is the right place. King Kai assures Goku. So Goku keeps on exploring the temple until something catches his eyes. It's a huge drawing of 6 ants. They were all in a circle, but he brushed it off. He continues walking until he arrives in this huge opening where he sees these men. But he can tell that they're Saiyans by their tail. But something is strange about these Saiyans. Their tails. The hair, they're red. Their hair on the head, they're red. And then he sees one approaching him. He can't sense his power, but he can feel the immense pressure coming from the Saiyans. One of them noticed him. For some reason, he looks like Vegeta. He approached Goku, and Goku could feel a shiver run down his back. He reached Goku and asked him, "Who are you?" Goku introduced himself. But the man asked Goku, "Why are you here?" Goku said, "I'm looking for strong Saiyans, since there are none in other world. King Kai brought me to heaven." The man chuckles and says, "What's a human like you looking for Saiyans?" Goku replies, "I'm not a human. I too am a Saiyan." The man thought to himself, "Another Saiyan with pure heart? Huh, how rare." He then asked Goku, "Where is his tail?" Goku explains what happened to it. And the man says, "Well, I can't believe you if you don't have a tail." Goku says, "Well, I can do something only strong Saiyans can." All the Saiyans in the room turn their attention to Goku. They planted their eyes on Goku. Goku smirks and transformed into a Super Saiyan. Everyone was stunned. With this, the man invited Goku to train. With them training, Goku asked the man to introduce himself. He introduced himself to be Yamoshi. He also introduced Goku to everyone else. But before Goku could continue his training, he challenged Yamoshi. Yamoshi accepted Goku. Goku transformed into Super Saiyan once again. He rushed at Yamoshi, but Yamoshi simply caught the punch. Goku sends a barrage of attacks. Yamoshi simply dodges and blocks all of them. Yamoshi ducked one of Goku punches, and he lands his own deadly hit to Goku's gut, making Goku pass out. But he shortly wakes up after 20 minutes. He went to Yamoshi and asked him why his hair is red. Yamoshi explained to Goku when they did this ritual to stop the other Saiyans, he got this strange form. The rest of them got their training got their forms when they're training with me. This makes Goku wanted to train more to get this power. So he starts training intensely. 7 years later, the tournament is announced, but only Gohan, Goten, and Trunks and the human Z fighters are there. Vegeta isn't there because Goku isn't there. So Spofish and Yamu collect Gohan energy as usual. They all follow Spotifus and Yamu, even Trunks and Goten. But Krillin and Yamcha get stoned. Kabito get killed. Gohan fights the Burro with Goten helping him. Piccolo arrives on the scene and helps Gohan. Goten and Trunks going to the hideout with Supreme Kai. Goten take out Pui and Trunks take out Yakon. Babidi panics, so he teleports them all away. Supreme Kai's back in front of Babidi and he kills Babidi. And on time, because a bit more energy and Boo would have been revived. Gohan and Piccolo finish off the board at the same time. The Supreme Kai thanks the Z Warriors and offers them to train, but everyone rejects except Piccolo. Piccolo accepts the invite and heads off with Supreme Kai. And this ends the Boo saga. But from afar off, we see Vegeta watching it. He shakes his head and flies off. Then there's another time skip. On a strange planet, Beerus wakes up from his nap and he starts his search for the Super Saiyan God. He arrives on King Kai's planet where he sees Goku meditating. He asks Goku if he knows about the Super Saiyan God. Goku has no clue what that is, but Beerus still challenges Goku since he can sense the trace of God Ki. Goku is obsessed and rushes at Beerus in his space. He's doing far better than the Super Saiyan 3 in canon, but he still gets beating. He goes Super Saiyan 1 and does better. Goku can see the excitement on Beerus' face, but then Goku goes Super Saiyan God. This gives Beerus not just a run for his money, but a bit of a challenge. But it's clear that Beerus is still on top, so Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue, making Whis interested, and making Beerus look like a child who just got an Xbox One or a PlayStation 5. But Beerus gets too excited and starts to let out more of his power, until Snake Way and King Kai's planet crumble. Whis had to put a barrier around King Kai's planet that he just fixed. Beerus uses half of his power, and Goku is still in the fight, barely clinging on. So he uses Kaioken times 30. With this, Beerus actually had to go 65% and demolishes Goku. Goku passes out, and Goku wakes up 45 minutes later. Beerus thanks Goku for the battle and heads off to Earth, just out of curiosity. To his dislike, none of the fighters were on Goku's level. He says this out loud, like this: "You're impressive, but none of you were on the other Saiyan's level." But he still enjoys the party, so he leaves Earth, and leaves happily too. But Vegeta was suspicious. He wondered, who is this other Saiyan? But this is where I'm going to be leaving this part, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share this video, comment down below your opinions, and see you around.